Hello everyone and welcome back to another proficiency vocabulary video. Today we're going to be looking at money again and part 2. So remember, if you like these videos, please remember to subscribe. I'll be doing lots more in the future and you'll get the videos as they come out. So let's have a look at the words that we are going to learn today. We have to pay interest. Now this is a very, very important word, because if you are borrowing money from a bank, you are going to have to pay interest. Or indeed, maybe if you have a credit card, same thing, you've borrowed money in a roundabout way, you're going to have to pay interest. So you should always keep an eye out on the interest rate. So let's say, for example, you borrow 1,000 euros from a bank, over 5 years. You will not pay them back 1,000. You're going to pay them back more than that. So as you can see in this picture here, it says buy now, pay later, 9 months interest-free credit. In other words, they're going to wait 9 months before you have to start paying them back, and then they're going to put an extra, usually a percentage, 10%, 8%, 11%. So when you're borrowing money, you really have to watch the interest rate, because if it's very high, something like 12, 13%, you're going to end up paying a lot more money back than you borrowed. So the extra money you pay when you borrow money, this is the interest. So if you borrow money from the bank, you should check the interest rate carefully, and that's for a fact. To have the funds. Now, as I mentioned in the last video in English, we have lots of words for money, okay? Capital, finances, and funds are another one. Your available funds, how much money that you have to spend. Like this lucky young lady has, well, lots of funds to spend. She can have fun with her funds. To have the capital or the money to do something. They don't have the funds to hire new employees. Alright, moving on. To have a mortgage. Now be careful how you pronounce this. You'll see English is funny sometimes. When you actually read the word, it's mortgage. Okay, but we don't pronounce that T. Mortgage. That's how you pronounce that. So mortgage is something very specific. You're borrowing money from a bank to buy land or a house. They are paying back a mortgage of 200,000 euros. Ooh! And obviously, if it's like this, you pay a mortgage back over 20, 30, 40 years. So it's a long-term loan. And of course, the bank is going to charge you interest. You betcha they are. To receive a windfall, and the picture's already popped up on the screen here, tipping you what it is. If you receive a windfall, it means all of a sudden you receive a lot of money from somewhere. So if you're very, very lucky, you've guessed the lottery number correctly, and you get lots of money here. Sometimes when a relative passes away, they will leave you money or an inheritance, and you can get a large amount of money. So a lot of money, usually very suddenly. She received a windfall when she won the lottery. All right for some. All right. To withdraw. Now the next two words are very basic. Hopefully you know them by now. Doesn't matter if you don't. So withdraw has a couple of meanings. One of them is most definitely to do with money. So you can see in this picture, it's so easy to withdraw money, even dogs can do it. So to withdraw money means to take money out of the ATM or out of your account. To take money out of your account. And also you'll see here, I've mentioned retreat, which is something completely different. Like an army can withdraw from a city or a country, go back, retreat. Or the flood waters can retreat. I drew 100 euros from the ATM, and the secondary meaning here, the soldiers withdrew from the capital. And the opposite of withdraw deposit. Okay, so if you deposit money, this is well, this doesn't happen as much, let's face it. Most of the time we're too busy withdrawing money, but if you're lucky, you actually deposit money in your account as well. Usually you'll find that you withdraw it and the company or your boss will deposit money in your account and you're busy withdrawing it. So to deposit means to put money into the account. So when you do this, you'll go and see the bank clerk or bank teller and you'll give him the money, your account number, and he'll pop it in there for you. So he deposited $300 into his savings account. Now the other meaning of deposit, so to deposit, the verb means that. A deposit, the noun, like to pay a deposit, means you're paying a slightly large sum of money to buy something. So if you're buying something big like a car or a new television or something like this, the first payment that you make will probably be a deposit. So here I had to pay a deposit of $300 for the TV. I hope this video has been useful, and if you want any more help with your vocabulary, we have a video now, how to learn vocabulary fast. There are some very useful tips in this video to get you on the right track to learning large quantities of vocabulary very quickly, which will A, improve your English, and B, get you ready for whatever exam you are preparing for. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. That's all for now. Bye.